Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching me from. I hope you're all keeping safe and welcome to my channel today. My name is Jida Michelle, and if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. If this channel has been creating an impact in your life and you're loving our content so far, please get to subscribe. If you're new here and you don't really know what we talk about matters weight loss and body positivity. We really major on women because I am a woman, I can relate more with women. So, if you love our content, if you're new here and you already love our content this far, please ensure that you hit that subscription button. Imagine it's free to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe so that we can be motivated to bring you much more. Right now, we're still at less than 30 subscribers, but I'm hopeful and I'm sure that this channel is going to grow and is going to be much more impactful. So, today, we're here with yet another episode, and today we will be discussing some of the myths and realities of weight loss. And also, we'll go into the tools and habits that we need to adapt so that you know, to enhance our weight loss journey. Remember, I'm sharing this from my own personal experience because I have done it and I have been sharing. I lost 20 kgs within 3 months. I started off my weight loss journey at 105 kgs, 105 kilograms, and within 3 months, that was last year in October. By December, I was at 89 kgs and yes, right now I'm at 86 kgs. I want to do another diet so that I can be able to lose and move closer to my target. My target weight is around 75 to 80 kgs. I don't want to lose a lot of kilograms to give people stories to talk about me. Anyway, let's dive right into the video. So, what are some of the myths that people usually believe or have about weight loss? One of the things that people think is for you to lose weight, you have to eliminate fat from your food completely. That is not true. Your body still needs fat to function. Remember, the fatty cells in our body are the ones that store sugar for energy, that the body breaks down for energy. So you still need fat for your body to function. You cannot survive completely without fat. So we can't eliminate fat 100% from our meals. In fact, me, I've never eliminated fat from my meals. I only do portion control. When I go to the butchery, I in fact tell the butcher, cut for me the slice of meat that has some fat on it because, it's a little bit juicier than the red meat. So it's not true that we need to, eliminate fat completely from our diet so that we can lose weight. Another myth is that you have to skip breakfast for losing weight. Okay, myself, I did away with breakfast, but I take my breakfast. Okay, then I didn't really do away with it, but I take my breakfast at around 11. It's like a brunch, but I still take my lunch at 2 p.m. What I did away with is my dinner because I wasn't able to really control my portions during dinner time. So, it's not true that you have to do away with your breakfast, by the way, for you to lose weight. In fact, breakfast is the most important meal of the day because it will ensure that your body runs, it will give you energy in the morning and when you really need that energy more because we need a lot of energy during the day. We need a lot of energy, especially in the morning hours for those of us who are working. And I know most people do their work, a big chunk of their work in the morning hours. So you need your breakfast for your body to be energized. The meal that you don't really need, and that is not a myth, is your dinner because in the evening you're going to bed. After dinner, you're going to sleep. So you don't really need to eat in the evening, for you to survive. So that is the meal that we do not really need. Actually, I hear that there's a study that has ruled out that myth of, you need to skip breakfast for you to lose weight. The other myth is that the more I eat, the more I gain. Weight loss and weight gain depends on a different number of factors. It's not just about the quantity of the food you eat. But of course, if you eat extremely a lot of food, you will gain weight. But you can be eating foods that do not really have a high calorie, like a high calorie count. You can eat 10 eggs and not add weight because eggs are low on calories. We are even advised to eat more eggs when you're trying to lose weight. You eat more eggs and protein so that you can, you know, maintain your muscle. So try as much as possible to eat. If you wanna lose weight, try as much as possible to eat foods that are low on calories. If you wanna add weight, try as much as possible to eat healthy calorie dense foods. An example of healthy fats are maybe avocados, nuts, that's groundnuts, almonds, and all different types of nuts and such things. Even peanuts, yeah, you can eat those ones. Another myth that we have is believing that fasting is equals to weight loss. Let me tell you something. You can't be fasting all through the day and then at evening you go in and eat a whole, bowl of ugali and you still take back the calories that you have tried to eliminate during the day and you can even eat more. You get? So you can find yourself adding weight during fasting instead of losing that weight. It's because probably your body has, our bodies are created to adapt to different things. So when you're fasting, your body may try to adapt to what do we call it? To the new routine that you are introducing to it. So if you are eating a lot of food in the evening and fasting during the day, trust me, you are going to lose weight because your body is going to store more. It's going to store more because it knows during the day we don't eat. So we have to store more that we are supposed to use, during the day. As compared to when you're fasting your dinner and the meals that you're supposed to eat later in the day and you're just eating maybe in the morning and at lunchtime. When you eat lunch and breakfast, these meals will be broken down in the day, like when you're working and doing whatever you're doing during the day, your body will break down what you've eaten for breakfast and what you've eaten for lunch. So you're more likely to lose weight when you are eating meals during the day than when you're fasting during the day and eating in the evening. So it is not true that fasting, translates to weight loss automatically. Another myth that we have, and I know a lot of us have this one, and a lot of us believe this one, is that exercise will help you burn fat or exercise will translate to weight loss. As I said last time, exercise without caloric deficit, exercise without fixing your diet will do nothing. You can still stagnate while you're working out. Why? Because you've not fixed your plate. If you're working out and you're still eating a lot of calories that you are exceeding what you require to maintain your body, you'll still add weight or you'll maintain. But one thing probably that exercise can help you do is build muscle. And maybe we will dive deeper into exercise in another video, but it can help you build muscle. But losing weight, I'm not sure it can help you to lose weight just by itself. If you want to lose weight, you have to fix your plate, you have to fix your calories. And if you want to maybe fasten your metabolism rate, you can consider now exercising. So next, we'll look at the tools and habits that we require for weight loss. The first one is the 20-second rule. The 20-second rule is whereby you try to do things maybe. Let's say, for example, if your strategy for weight loss or your strategy for fastening your metabolism rate is working out, you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is you get into your workout outfit and, get to it. If you do that, you're more likely to stay consistent as compared to if you don't prioritize that first. If you start with other things in the morning, you're more likely to, procrastinate and you're more likely to not work out. So the 20-second rule is basically about you doing the healthy things first. If you want to start eating healthy, eat your protein fast. If you want to fasten your metabolism, start your day by working out. If you postpone working out, trust me, you are going to procrastinate it. The other one is make an announcement. Like for me, this channel is helping me to stay accountable because now I can't come here and preach water and drink wine. You see, so I've made an announcement about my weight loss journey, and more people in my life, my friends know that I'm on a weight loss journey. All of you, my community, know that I'm on a weight loss journey. So with that, I have to keep myself accountable and I have to stay consistent because of the fear of, not wanting to let my community down, not wanting to let people down. So you can make an announcement, tell people about it. Tell people, you know what, I'm on this journey and this is my goal. People will help you stay accountable. Of course, there are those people who do not want you to prosper and they will, try to tempt you into eating. But if you have a healthy circle of friends and a healthy community, they will keep you accountable for sure. They will keep asking you, so today you are eating ugali, you are eating fries. Huh? You said you want to lose weight. What happened to that? So try to make an announcement and have a support group, accountability partner, have a community around you. Don't try to do it alone because when you do it alone, you will, on days when you don't feel like doing it, it's easier for you to just, procrastinate or to just stop or to just give yourself excuses not to do it. But when you have a community and a group around you, it's easier for you to push yourself even on days that you don't feel like it. Another thing is celebrate your small wins. If you lose 1 kg or zero 0.5 kgs, please celebrate. Because losing zero 0.5 kgs will require you to cut off 3,500 calories. Imagine. That is a lot of work, and that on itself is a win that you must celebrate. So ensure you celebrate your small wins. Ensure you celebrate them. Celebrate yourself, feel happy about yourself. But I'm by celebrating, I don't mean go and buy yourself a full loaf of bread and soda and celebrate. No, you can buy a small loaf of bread and soda and celebrate, just to take a small break from, all the dieting. It's not bad to treat yourself. In fact, treating yourself is what will motivate you to, lose weight more. Let me give you a secret. Give yourself maybe 1 day in a week where you just cheat. For example, if you say on Sundays, I will be eating ugali. If the other days you do away with carbohydrates completely, tell yourself, on Sundays, I'll be eating ugali, or on Sundays, I'll be eating fries. Imagine you'll be looking forward to that day, that these other days, dieting on these other days will be so easy because you're looking forward to Sunday where you can break your diet. So it's not bad to cheat. Just give yourself 1 day and be realistic about it. Another thing is self-control. People believe that we are born with willpower or we are born naturally being able to control ourselves, but it's not true. You can actually learn how to control yourself. Our bodies are created to adapt. Your body will actually adapt. So you can learn how to control yourself, how to avoid taking these meals. People say, oh, I'm addicted to cake. I'm a sweet tooth. I can't do without cake. But imagine you can do without cake. You just train your body. You tell your body, you know what? Today we are not taking this cake. Or you eliminate everything that is going to, tempt you into cheating and tempt you into eating all the wrong foods. Ensure you eliminate everything from your house. If it's the cakes, if it's the fries, remove all potatoes from your house. Go and give it to the street kids out there. Donate it outside and remain with only eggs and the healthy foods that you need to survive. So, another thing is having enough sleep. By the way, imagine if you sleep and wake up at 11, you'll only eat brunch, and that will help you to, to reduce the number of calories you are taking in. So a win is a win. A win is a win. But having enough sleep, think of it like this. When you sleep early, maybe by 10 or 11, you've already slept. That will help you avoid midnight snacks. Midnight snacks are the enemy of weight loss. Most of us suffer or stagnate in our weight loss journey because of midnight snacks. So when you eliminate midnight snacks through sleeping early, it's a win for you. When you sleep enough, it helps you with controlling your emotions, controlling your stress. Naturally, you'll wake up feeling good, you'll wake up feeling rested. If you've not controlled your emotions, trust me, you'll wake up feeling like taking something. Maybe you just wake up and you feel like, let me take some milk or let me take something. So, sleep is really a big part of weight loss. So, another thing we'll be talking about probably in our next video is meal planning and timing. Maybe just to touch on it, it is very important for you to plan your meals ahead for motivation. Imagine if you know you've just made some chicken or uh, some beef that you're going to eat on Wednesday, and you have some chicken that you're going to eat on Thursday, and then on Sunday, you're going to cheat with a little treat for yourself. That will be so motivational for you to lose weight. If you're planning your meals, you get more and more motivated for you to, stick to your diet. This is not just for the people who want to lose weight, by the way. These are also tricks for people who want to gain weight. If you plan your meals ahead, you gain more motivation on, maintaining and keeping your diet. So, I hope you've gotten something from today's video. I hope somebody somewhere is motivated from my video today. And I'm just glad that I can be able to talk to someone and share my experience and motivate somebody somewhere who might be struggling mentally or might be struggling with keeping the consistency of weight loss. And I'm here to tell everybody that it is possible. Let nobody lie to you that, oh, your body is genetic and all that. It is possible for you to lose weight. And a reminder is love your body, take care of it as it is, even before you lose or gain weight. Love it, love that temple, love that beautiful body that God has blessed you with. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing, amazing week. Bye for now.